Hello and welcome back to the RemedyCraft server. As you can definitely see behind me, there's been some progress on the actual base itself, but also some of the terraforming around. I should probably note that this path that you can see behind me was actually done by one of the other members of the server. I think it might have been done by King, but I'm not entirely sure. But as you can see, I've finished off the construction of the starter base, and I've also put some detailing in as well. I've also made a melon farm and obviously got my wheat farm there just to get the trading going for these villagers. Inside, not much has changed really. I've done the flooring. There's a few more chests and that kind of stuff. Bed. The top bit really hasn't changed much at all. Put the windows in, and like I say, a little bit of detailing as well. However, I have added a small basement, and down here I've put the start into a nether portal and also the enchanting table. There's not really much that I've done at the moment. You can see some of my tools have been enchanted, but those were done with books that I actually got from King and Brandoff. So thank you very much to those guys for allowing me to upgrade some of my stuff. So on the agenda for this episode is going to the Nether, because I want to start gathering some resources from there. As you saw in the time lapse at the start of the episode, I have actually been doing some grinding. I've got about a stack and a half of diamonds. I've got some more emeralds. I do actually have some more knocking around somewhere, but I seem to have misplaced them. And I actually got a ton of cobbled deep slate. This is going to work really well for the base when I come to build it. Now, last night there was a community build going on the main Mushroom Island. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because of the time differences, but I'll be sure to go over there at some point and show you guys what they've been up to. So I do want to go to the Nether, but first I need to upgrade my armor, because at the moment it is all iron, and I would very much like to turn it into diamonds. So let's do that first. Oh yes, cover me in diamonds. Hey, that definitely looks good to me. Now, it would be nice to get these enchanted as well. I just don't think I'm going to have enough levels and time to do it today. That being said, I do want to get some more diamond tools. So as you can see, I've already got a full enchanted diamond pickaxe, and I've got another one that was kind of a workhorse, so I will be upgrading that as well. But I do need an axe, a shovel, a sword. I'm also going to make myself a bow, because I always find that going to the Nether is a challenging effort. So having a bow really helps target some things like ghasts and anything else that's going to attack you from afar, like blazes and things as well. So this is a really good thing to have when you go into the Nether. Also, a shield helps as well. Now, I do only have a small amount of arrows, so I'm going to have to be sparing with how I use this. But that being said, I think the first thing I want to do really is just go on a bit of a recce and see where we end up in the Nether, and whether or not it's going to be a good seed. We'll kind of see where we spawn in. So for the first time in this season, let's jump into the Nether. Immediately we're getting attacked. Although, I feel like this might also be someone else's portal. This is weird because you saw the advancement come up that this is my first time in the Nether, so wasn't expecting to be using someone else's portal, but never mind. Oh, it might actually be that it is mine, but this is someone else's portal here, so no worries. Anyway, we're in a Soul Sand Valley by the looks of things. Let's just double check that. Yeah, Soul Sand Valley. Not the greatest of places to spawn in, I must admit, but it's not the end of the world. And from here, we can then maybe try and make some sort of a little bit of a mini base ourselves. Oh. Who's up there? Lego Boy's up there. Hey, another advancement. Turbo Land. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Lego Boy's other name is Turbo. Alright, cool. So Lego's going to actually show us where to go. Now, what I'm looking to do is find a fortress, because I want blaze powder and nether wart. Hey, and we are at a fortress. Terrible fortress. Yeah, boy. Yeah, actually, one of the things I am in need of is blaze rods and stuff, so it would be nice to be able to go and grab some of those. I do find it quite unnerving battling blazes, but unfortunately they are a necessary evil to the game. Yes, into fire. a fire resistance potion. That becomes very handy indeed. So the main reason why I'm actually after blaze powder is not necessarily so that I can go to the end. That would be nice as well. I think the actual portal's already been done. But I want an ender chest. It takes a while to really understand the value of an ender chest. It's not so in the last season, obviously, I had tons of them. It was great to have them. But starting off this season without anything like that kind of cripples you a little bit, especially when you're trying to move items from one dimension to another. So, ooh, here we go. We're getting attacked now. Die, blazes. In addition to the ender chests, obviously you need blaze powders then to create potions. I'm definitely going to be wanting to stock up on them for that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a looting sword or anything like that, so I'm kind of going at this at a slight disadvantage. But of course, this is still incredibly fun to do. And also making my life a lot easier that I don't have to worry about the fire damage. Okay, so we've got 16. I think that's enough for now. I can always come back at a later date and get some more. The other thing that I'm looking for here is going to be nether warts. So I'm just going to go and explore for a little bit and hopefully we can stumble upon some. Now I'm pretty sure that this place has been ransacked already. There's a lot of torches and stuff down. So I'm not actually... See, yeah, I think it would be around about here that you would normally see anything like that. I can't imagine that we're going to find any, to be perfectly honest, so it might be a good thing to head back. Quit while we're ahead, and let's head back. So I would say our first trip to the Nether was actually pretty successful. Came away with 17 blaze rods, so that's going to do nicely for some potion brewing and some ender pearls to then make an ender chest. Okay, so one of the things I want to start doing now is get some of the potions together. I want to get some fire resistance potions so that I can then go to the Nether a little bit more effectively and not risk, dying. Now, of course, to make that happen, we are going to have to go back to the Nether to get some magma cubes. But I do want to get an enchantment on here to maybe try and get something to do with looting. That would be very nice to do, so we'll just do a couple of enchantments here and there. Unfortunately, not too many options, so we're just going to have to go with whatever we can get at the moment. But I'm going to go on the hunt for not only some magma cubes, but also maybe try and find a couple of endermen to get some ender pearls. Now, while I'm here, I do want to get some quartz as well, because that's another thing that I'm going to need for my build, so all going to be very useful. Oh yes, nether wart. Oh, nice one. Was not expecting to find that. Awesome. I'm only going to take this one side. I can grow more at the back at the base, so I'll just take this and I'll take the soul sand. That way I can leave them for someone else. So that's another item ticked off the list, which is really, really nice. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping I don't really come across any wither skeletons. Oh. See, this is what I mean. I do not want to be caught out by one of these guys. Whew, well, that was a bit of an ordeal. Apologies for the lack of commentary on that one. I was kind of using my brain CPU to make sure that I didn't die. So luckily we got back all safe and sound, and we managed to get 6 magma creams. I'm absolutely thrilled with this because for each one of those magma creams, we can then make 3 fire resistance potions. We also managed to get some nether wart. Again, I'm super pleased about because then we can go plant these and make some more. So let's go do that. Okay, so now we have some potions of fire resistance. I absolutely love the fact that if you put some redstone dust onto the end of the potion, it bumps it up from 3 minutes to 8 minutes of effect. So equipped with these, we can then go and have a look for a warped nether forest, and hopefully we'll be able to find some endermen and then get those pesky ender pearls. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and there's actually been a message on the Discord saying that there's been some progress made on the Christmas area on the main island. Also something to do with a Secret Santa. So let's go check that out, shall we? I love the idea of Secret Santas because everyone gets a present. Whoa! I beg your pardon? Oh, more cobbled deep slate. I mean, it's right outside my base and an arrow pointing down. I'm just going to assume it's for me. Yay. I'm going to take the rest of that as well at some point, but not now. We are going to head over to the main island. That bridge is coming along, isn't it? So this has actually got to span all the way to the main island. Now, I think King actually thinks that the main island's right over there, when actually it's a bit further over there. So he's got a long ways to go. So here we are back at the Mushroom Island. As I've said before, this is supposed to be a more community-based area. Oh, I see a big tree of some sort, so that's looking promising. Oh, and a big snowman. Is it a snowman? Snow globe? Some sort of Christmas ornament. Whoa, lots of snow. Wow, they've done a lot of work on this. This is amazing. Oh, wow. Is this supposed to be like a gingerbread house? That is cool. I need to find out who's done this. Secret Santa sign up. Oh, that's what part of the message was about. So this is going to be so cool. Oh, nice roaring fires. Hey, he's done a really good job of this. All right, let's read the book first, shall we? Welcome to Secret Santa. Write your name on a piece of paper provided in the chest behind you using the anvil. This coming Thursday, the day before Christmas Eve, we will have as many people hop on the server to exchange gifts by the tree, the big one. I'm pretty sure that's the one we saw before. In regards to gifts, you can either get the other person whatever you want, but it's only allowed to take up one slot in your inventory. For example, you could do a full enchanted pickaxe, or you could do 64 blocks of dirt. I'm pretty sure I know what someone's getting off me. Any questions, contact King Frost. We will be recording this event, obviously. So that sounds pretty promising. Oh, look at those little presents under the tree. That is so good. Who the hell has done this? Seriously, like, this is so awesome. Who else have we got in there? Adenja, Bredoff, and AJ. Awesome. Looking forward to this. Honestly, can't believe just how good this place looks. Now, apparently, I've actually heard that there is an ice rink around here somewhere. That would be it. Whee! Oh, getting dizzy. I honestly absolutely love that. That is so cool. Wondering exactly what this is. I wonder if it's got an entrance or something. Maybe just like a giant igloo? Yeah, I really don't know what that is. So why don't you guys make some suggestions in the comment sections below and we'll see who gets it right. So the last thing that I saw in the message was that King has actually marked out some areas right next to spawn. Now obviously I've got my banner here claiming my spot. Yeah, he's marked out some really nice big areas. This is really cool. So these are mostly suggestions. You can, if we were doing these builds here, we can overrun the actual areas that he's marked out, but we do have to keep in mind that other people will be building, so it's one of the things just to be mindful of. So this section is going to be an info center, which is going to include the banner area, so people know whose banners whose, coordinates for different bases or different areas, and then the rules and regulations as to what we're going to abide by. Event room and sign up for events and games. It looks like Brandoff's doing that. And then we have the role/strike room. So the basic premise of this is that everybody's going to get a job, everyone's going to get a role to do, and you've got to complete them. It's mostly going to be community-based, but you got to do it to participate in the whole thing. If you don't end up doing it for, you know, any other reason that's like laziness kind of thing, like you just can't be asked or you forget and you're just not that bothered, then eventually you're going to get a strike against your name. And if you get like 3 strikes, then you potentially going to get kicked from the server. So it's a way to keep everyone on the toes, contributing to the actual server itself. I think is a really good way of building a community. Then also we've got trading. Oh, so just a generic sort of trading area. That's a dangerous player head, so he's obviously claiming that bit. Oh, there's cyan one up there. Yeah, overlooking everyone else. I'm going to take this one. There we go. Claimed. It should be a good area, I think. A lot of people will be able to see it, and I haven't decided what I'm going to sell yet, but I definitely want to claim an area just so that I've got a decent spot when I do decide what I want to sell. So yeah, there was actually a few other areas over there for different builds. Most of them have been claimed. I think there's another one over there for storage and then another one for a mail room. But I think I'm going to take the info center. I really like the idea of having different rooms for different things. So one room for the banner area, maybe something like a nice grand centerpiece. where everyone's banners can be on display. And then I'd also like to have a big board for everyone to write some notes. So if anyone's got announcements that they want to put on there, any bits of information that's going to help someone else, if anybody has any questions, anything like that, we can put it in there and really help each other out. But unfortunately, I have now run out of time for this episode. I'm absolutely thrilled that we got to go to the Nether. We got some really nice loot from there, so that's going to be great for moving forward with the next episode. We also got full diamond armor and tools, which is awesome as well, some of which got enchanted. I'll be looking to get some enchantments on my armor in the next episode. I'm really looking forward to the Secret Santa. I wonder who I'm going to get. And I'm also really looking forward to the next episode because we're going to start some farms and make even more progress in working towards our mega base. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.